So Baldur's Gate 3's Hotfix 28 just dropped today, and I'll be covering the full patch notes in this because there's some pretty cool updates and some things that people were commenting on my videos about, so I'm glad that there'll be some fixes for those. So I guess the first thing to touch on is our old gold glitch that we used to be able to steal from merchants no longer works, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, there's many other fixes, even some like Will, who used to previously give you a negative talk whenever you have high approval. He would talk to you like he doesn't have high approval, which is now fixed. So we'll be going over all the hotfix notes here. So a little small hotfix here. There's just some issues with the mod manager itself. So the previous hotfix also updated some things, so PC users were experiencing some issues when the mod fixer or the mod manager just dropped, but it's now fixed for console as well. So on PS5, the continue button will now work the same as the load game screen, and that it won't allow you to start a game if there are any mod issues. So just a small tweak there, allowing you to, same thing as with the load, it'll be the same as if you press the continue button there. On console, when loading a save game that has unresolved mod issues, the mod verification window will no longer keep asking you to re-download or uninstall mods when the action has already been taken. This was previously on PC, and it was so frustrating because you'd uninstall a mod and go to continue playing and be like, don't you want to have your mod installed again? And it would continually read-down the mod. So it won't do that anymore on console, which is nice. And resolved an issue with the mod dependencies not being loaded in the correct order after disabling some mods. So some mods, for the most part, will handle the load order itself, unlike games like Fallout and Skyrim, which you have to set the load order manually. So that's a nice little fix there, so that it's now working as intended. So yeah, for anyone that is playing on console, you'll no longer have to deal with that. It's going to be working properly as it should have been. So now in the mod manager itself, fix the animation downloading bar not appearing in the mod verification window after you click download. So some people were saying that their mods were not downloading properly, and now it's going to show that the little circle loading, so that's nice. That was also an issue on PC previously. Fix the horizontal scroll bar on the mod detail page not being vertically centered between the arrows that flank it. So it's a little visual. Fix the bud preventing you from opening the mod manager on PC when using a controller. Simple issues, just use your keyboard and mouse for PC players. Fix the button prompts in the mod detail page not updating correctly when using a controller. Fix the filter tag in the mod manager not appearing in localized languages and made sure that the English string is shown as a backup in case there's an issue with fetching the translation. The mod browser scroll bar now resets to the top when you navigate to the previous or next page. So when you used to scroll down, it would not pop back up to the top. Now there is a mod fixer mod that I use currently, and it doesn't cause any issues there because it doesn't allow you to scroll. It just cleans things up a little bit. On PS5, the mod manager now correctly reports the amount of remaining memory after uninstalling a mod. So on PS5, if you download a bunch and uninstall them, it wasn't showing it properly, and it now will, which is really nice because for console players, it's mostly around 21 gigabytes you can download. Now, I have 300 mods installed on PC, and I'm just about 7 gigs, so no worries there. Obviously, different types of mods with more polygons and like equipment mods may provide you a bit more of issue when it comes to the sizes, but 21 I think is more than enough as far as these mods go. Fix a crash that would occur when changing pages in the mod manager. I've had a few mod manager crashes myself. Fix the clients on multiplayer game getting caught in an enable-disable loop in the mod verification window when trying to disable a mod the host doesn't have. That's huge because I've had many people I've been trying to help troubleshoot when they're playing multiplayer with the mod manager because it was causing some issues for players, which now if you want to play with your friends, you'll no longer have those issues popping up, which is really nice. So yeah, that is one thing. With a lot of the multiplayer related mod issues, it seems like a good chunk of them got fixed in this update, so that is super hyped to see. Because, yeah, a lot of people are trying to play multiplayer and were not able to properly because the mod manager was causing issues with trying to download or uninstall certain mods, so it's good to see that that's now fixed. Updated the explicit content filter's name to mature content, so just a minor visual change. Updated the name of the mod manager issues window to mod verification window to more accurately reflect what the window is for, and updated its description. So you can see that here. So mod verification window versus having it as it was mod issues, which wasn't always issues. Like sometimes it's telling you that, hey, your save file actually uses a earlier version of this mod, so please downgrade. You don't need to. You can just say bye-bye and go start game. So yeah, this pops up all the issues. You can see I have a ton of mods that are causing some issues, but yeah, we now have that mature content instead of explicit content loaded in the mod manager. There are some issues with the, like these are all showing as ones now. It used to have them numbered so you could see exactly how many mods you have. This may be, I've seen some other people having this, but maybe not everyone's getting affected by this, but this is still an issue that I have on PC. So you can see all my mods here. I got about 300 of them, but I can't see an accurate count of all of them. As you can see, only 644 gigabytes of memory used, so pretty nice. Now for gameplay, improved loading times for player with many mods installed. I actually noticed this. However, I've seen some people on Reddit saying that their mod loading times are actually a lot longer now, so your mileage may vary. For me, it's loaded a lot quicker, and even like we go into looking at the mods itself, there is a bit of a delay here whenever we go to browsing mods, so sometimes this does cause some issues here with trying to see the mods themselves, but loading into games I found has been much quicker, so that is really nice there. You can no longer add items to your wares if they cannot become wares, a packed weapons. So this is the big sad one for us, players that wanted to be able to get an unlimited amount of gold by just getting a Warlock level 3. Pact, you used to be able to make a pact of the blade with your weapon and then go into your inventory and select it, send it to wares, and send another item to your wares, and then you could put it into the inventory of the merchant and continually sell it, and it would keep giving you gold because the weapon is bound to your character. So now you can't actually make packed weapons into wares, so slight fix there. I knew that this was going to come eventually. I didn't think it was going to come in a hotfix, but yeah, this is one that we were abusing for a little while now. There's previous glitches. I do have another one on my channel that does still work, but I'll be coming up with some more because yeah, by selecting them with another item, become aware. This prevented a trade exploit where you could sell your wares and bound items would not leave your inventory. And you have more of these up your sleeves. We got long sleeves. There'll probably be some more coming soon. I do know you can knock a merchant unconscious and then do the old bag trick by stealing items through bags. So that still works, but we'll find some more ones. Fixed honor mode features like legendary actions carrying over to non-honor mode games. If you previously loaded honor mode save. That's pretty funny. If you were playing tactician and all of a sudden honor mode issues were popping up, that'd be funny. On PS5, fix the DualSense light bar, updating colors every single frame of the game when a new logger logs in. So basically it'd be like a strobe light party. Pretty funny. Resolved an issue with Will opting for negative greeting nodes even when he does like you. So this was happening to a lot of people. He'd be like, got anything to say? And it'd be like you have max out approval and he'd just be kind of angry towards the character. Pretty funny. Fix the character models becoming offset in the trade UI when selecting between trade and barter using a controller. And crashes and blockers. Fix a crash when trying to load into a playthrough rather than a particular save game within that playthrough. Fix a crash that could occur when loading a save game. And on PS5, fix a potential crash when going full disco on the DualSense light bar. So that's, I guess, similar to that color mod that they're talking about, or color issue that they're talking about. So yeah, lots of fixes across the board. It's nice to see that they're updating the mod manager itself. Hopefully, like I'm right now, you can see I have 5 long. Normally, it only lets you see this many and then you'd scroll down, but I'm using the Kate's mod manager fixes mod. Does a great job of fixing things up. So if you have this on PC, you can just go mod manager fixes, minor fixes, and the fixes and tweaks both by Kate's here. These 2 mods in particular I find just make this experience a whole lot better. So yeah, highly recommend those. But just want to touch on all the patch notes for Hotfix 28 on Baldur's Gate 3. If you got questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll try to do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.